Hello everyone, we are approaching the end of the year, so it's time for the Game of the Year video for the second half of the year. In this video, we will see the best RPG categories for indie and pixel art games. Let's start with the indie game. In 15th place, we got Space Prison. Space Prison is a turn-based tactical RPG that you play as an inmate in the galaxy's toughest prison, where your goal is to survive, navigate the prison hierarchy, and ultimately escape. You can choose your prisoner from 3 different races and criminal skills, join one of 2 gangs, and build relationships with 18 unique inmates to learn their stories. The game combines social RPG mechanics with turn-based brawls, requiring you to manage your squad, fight for resources, and rise through the ranks of your chosen gang.
Downright brutal brawlers, them.
I have to admit.
Play as a pirate. Rum and Gun put you on an epic pirate adventure across the Indian Ocean, uncovering the secrets of the Drunken God and aiming to become a legendary pirate captain. The game combines fast-paced shooter action with ARPG loot and character progression, offering a unique blend of naval combat, treasure hunting, and pirate lifestyle elements. You can enjoy a single-player campaign with 4 acts of handcrafted levels, or dive into the infinite treasure hunt mode with randomly generated maps. The game also supports LAN co-op and includes a map editor for creating and sharing custom maps. Perennial Order is action game set in an atmospheric Dark Age world plagued by nature-infested horrors. Players explore a mysterious land filled with lore and eldritch bosses. The game features a painterly 2D art style with dark fantasy inspirations, reminiscent of titles like Dark Souls. Players can choose to embark on this journey alone or with a friend in local or online co-op mode. The combat in Perennial Order is intense and challenging, utilizing twin-stick melee controls with a one-hit death mechanic. Each boss presents unique mechanics and requires different strategies to defeat. The Black Grimoire. Cursebreaker is a single-player medieval fantasy role-playing game inspired by classic titles like RuneScape. Players take on the role of Rothar Aircrest, a cursed lord in the remote woodlands of Imberthale. The game features a vast open world filled with NPCs, quests, and a variety of monsters to battle. Players can level up 12 different skills, including combat and crafting, and unlock powerful items, spells, and special attacks to aid in their journey. The story revolves around Rothar's quest to break free from a curse inflicted by the dark wizard Gabrius. Bad Too Bad Apocalypse is tell the story of Delta Team and their comrades as they work to rebuild a world devastated by humans and their race turned into zombies. The game features a vast open world filled with exploration, gathering, fishing, and crafting for survival, along with detailed character customization and appearances. The game offers a rich variety of gameplay elements, including over 60 maps and regions to explore, world missions that take place across the globe, and the ability to create and upgrade your own Special Forces team. Players can also enjoy artillery support, powerful drones, and the chance to embark on a giant mech called Battle Armor. Set on a quaint island inhabited by prehistoric creatures known as Paleofolk, Amber All will take you on the role of the island's only shopkeeper. Your task is to craft and sell items to meet the unique needs of your dinosaur and prehistoric animal customers, befriend them, and help rebuild the island. The game offers a delightful mix of shop management and social interaction, with the ability to customize your shop, expand its layout, and even upgrade the island itself. As you progress, you'll uncover the story of Amber Isle and learn more about its quirky inhabitants. Dungeons of Hinterberg is an action RPG set in the picturesque Austrian Alps. The story follows Louisa, a burnt outlaw trainee who takes a break from her corporate life to explore the magical dungeons of Hinterberg. The gameplay combines traditional 3D RPG action with puzzle-solving elements. Players can use a variety of tools, such as a snowboard for traversal, jelly blocks to freeze enemies, and even the winds of Hinterberg to their advantage. The game emphasizes verticality, allowing players to run, jump, climb, and grind on the environment to overcome obstacles and defeat enemies. Yaoling, Mythical Journey is an Eastern fantasy RPG where players take on the role of a Yaoling keeper. The story revolves around uncovering a mysterious evil that has corrupted the land, turning wild Yaolings into ferocious demons. As a keeper, you embark on a journey to assemble a team of unique Yaolings, form new friendships, engage in intense battles, and face countless challenges to save the world. The gameplay features a mix of creature collecting, strategic battles, and exploration. Players can use various charms to interact with Yaolings, both in and out of battle. The game also includes elements like fishing, breeding Yaolings, and using spirit shrines to restore health and mana. StarCom Unknown Space is an action RPG set in a vast, open-world universe. The story follows the adventures of a space explorer who must uncover the secrets of an unknown galaxy. The gameplay focuses on space exploration, shipbuilding, and tactical combat. Players can transform their small scout ship into a powerful starship by experimenting with different designs and unlocking new modules through a deep technology research tree. The game also features strategic battles with alien factions, where players must decide who to trust, trade with, hire, or combat. Realm of Ink is an action roguelite RPG that combines traditional Chinese ink painting art style with modern design. The story follows Red, a skilled swordswoman who discovers that her life is dictated by the destiny within the world of a book. The gameplay features thrilling battles and a variety of combinations to shape combat identity. Players can control 3 dynamic characters: Red, the Nightmare Hunter Wang Ding, and the Fox Judge Ning Yi. Each character can wield powerful weapons like the Scarlet Sword and Shadow Twin Blades, and forge bonds with ink pets that evolve into unique forms based on ink gem combinations. Crypt Custodian is a charming Metroidvania game where you play as Pluto, a mischievous cat who has died and is sentenced to be the Afterworld's janitor forever. After a disastrous meeting with the Afterlife Guardian, Kendra, Pluto is banished from the palace and must explore the vast grounds surrounding it, battling beasts with a trusty broom and gaining new abilities to expand his map. The game features a lively, interconnected world filled with quirky characters and secrets to discover. Players solve puzzles, battle epic bosses, and collect upgrades to customize their playstyle. I Am Future, Cozy Apocalypse Survival is a relaxing single-player survival game set in a flooded, post-apocalyptic city. Players start on an abandoned rooftop and must build a cozy camp, set up a farm, go fishing, and craft tools using ancient home appliances. The game emphasizes automation, allowing players to recruit cute robots to help with chores and expand their base. The story involves uncovering the mystery behind the catastrophe that led to the apocalypse, all while enjoying a peaceful and charming atmosphere. Players can explore the sunken city, interact with quirky characters, and even cook delicious food. Tactical Breach Wizards is a tactical RPG which you lead a team of renegade wizards in Kevlar suits through humorous and thrilling turn-based battles to unravel a modern conspiracy plot. Each wizard has unique spells and abilities, and players can combine them in clever ways or even rewind time to try different strategies. The game features espionage thriller elements and missions that involve breaching doors and engaging in tactical combat. Players can see the future briefly during combat to anticipate the outcomes of their choices, and if they're not satisfied, they can undo their actions and try again. Magicraft is a magic action roguelike game set in a world invaded by ancient gods. Players take on the role of a brave hero who pulls out a legendary staff and embarks on a journey to defeat monsters, combine unique spells, and ultimately save the world from the ancient gods. The game features an aerial magical fantasy world with dense forests, purgatory, and gaps in time and space. The gameplay combines elements of magic and action roguelike, offering a rich variety of spells and combinations. Players can weave their own magic with hundreds of powerful spells, each with unexpected and amazing effects. The game also includes roguelike elements, ensuring that each playthrough is randomized and unique.
Upcoming action roguelike is set in
The first place is Raven's Watch. Raven's Watch is top-down roguelike action game where players take on the roles of heroes from old folktales and legends to battle against the nightmare. The game features a variety of characters, such as Little Red Riding Hood with lycanthropy, Sun Wukong the Monkey King, and the Snow Queen with her ice powers. Players can explore 3 open maps inspired by enchanted forests, marshes, and Arthurian legends, and engage in nerve-wracking fights against nightmarish creatures. The gameplay emphasizes teamwork and strategy, as players can team up with up to 3 friends in online co-op mode to defeat powerful bosses and uncover the story of each character and reverie.
Each hero has multiple abilities at their disposal. First is the trait, a hero's core mechanic that
So that is for the indie games. Let's move to the pixel art games. Seventh Domain, Tree of Chaos is an action-packed, top-down shooter game set in a post-apocalyptic world. The story follows the protagonist, who must traverse the treacherous Tree of Chaos to uncover the secrets of a fallen civilization and restore balance to the world. The gameplay combines fast-paced shooting mechanics with strategic elements, requiring players to dodge enemy fire, collect power-ups, and upgrade their weapons to survive the relentless onslaught. The game features procedurally generated levels, ensuring that each playthrough is unique and offers both single-player and cooperative multiplayer modes. Ninth Dawn Remake is a massive open-world RPG that brings back the magic of the original Ninth Dawn game with a fresh. The gameplay offers a blend of dungeon-crawling adventure, crafting, and monster raising. Players can explore over 45 handcrafted dungeons, each filled with deadly creatures and loot. They can design their build by unlocking spells and abilities, assigning attribute points, and upgrading equipment. Additionally, players can hatch and raise monster pets to fight alongside them and engage in side quests to aid the villages of Montilorn. Metal Slug Tactics is a turn-based tactical RPG that offers a fresh take on the classic Metal Slug series. The story follows the Peregrine Falcon squad as they attempt to stop the nefarious General Donald Morden, who has been hiding and amassing power to start a massive war. Players must strategically navigate the battlefield, using a grid-based isometric view to move their squad, attack enemies, and utilize environmental hazards to their advantage. The gameplay focuses on careful planning and coordination, with each character in the squad bringing unique abilities and weapons to the fight. Players can upgrade their skills, mod their weapons, and even deploy tanks onto the battlefield for extra firepower. Fairy Tail Dungeons is a deck-building roguelite game featuring beloved characters from the Fairy Tail series. The story begins when Natsu and Happy discover a mysterious door hidden beneath their guild. The gameplay revolves around turn-based combat and deck-building mechanics. Players must carefully craft their decks with various skill cards to defeat enemies and progress deeper into the dungeon. Each run offers a unique experience with different challenges and rewards, making it a game that encourages replayability. The pixel art style and captivating soundtrack add to the nostalgic feel, capturing the true spirit of the Fairy Tail series. Set in the exotic, deeply simulated world of Cud, Caves of Cud combines retrofuturism with a richly detailed environment. Players create their characters from various archetypes, including normal humans and mutants, and embark on a journey through the ruins of an ancient civilization known as the Eaters of Earth. The gameplay is turn-based and sandbox style, offering a high degree of freedom in how players approach quests and exploration. Players can choose to follow or ignore quests, delve into ancient ruins, fight strange creatures, and gather treasures.
The tombstone. I've carved every death.
Art GOTY is a Mesoamerican fantasy RPG that combines turn-based and real-time combat in a richly detailed world. The game follows 4 indigenous heroes on intertwining quests for revenge against the Red Company, a powerful and greedy organization. As players navigate through lush forests, sweeping plains, and scorching deserts, their narrative choices influence whether combat leans more towards turn-based or real-time, adding a dynamic element to the gameplay. The combat system is a unique blend of tactical planning and bullet hell action, requiring players to use their skills, items, and environment cleverly to survive. Each character has their own skill tree and play style.
My darling daughter.
Bloomtown, A Different Story is a narrative JRPG that blends turn-based combat, monster taming, and social RPG elements. Set in a seemingly idyllic 1960s Americana world, the game follows Emily and her younger brother Chester as they spend their summer holiday in their grandpa's cozy and quiet town. The gameplay involves exploring the town, uncovering its secrets, and engaging in turn-based battles against demonic creatures that have taken monstrous forms from the residents' fears and vices. Players can tame these creatures and add them to their party, creating unique demon hunting squads. The game also features a continuous time system, allowing players to engage in various activities like working at the grocery store, exercising at the gym, or gardening, all while managing their time effectively to solve the town's mysteries.
You know how nice and cozy Bloomtown.
Chef RPG is an open-ended, single-player RPG cooking game with charming pixel graphics. In this game, you take on the role of a young chef tasked with reviving Lusakoya, a once famous restaurant in the picturesque seaside town of White Ash Harbor. As you embark on your culinary adventure, you'll hunt, harvest, and shop for ingredients, befriend fascinating locals, and help transform the town into a thriving tourist destination. The game offers a richly detailed world where you can choose how to grow your restaurant, complete quests, and engage in activities like brewing, crafting recipes, and even romance. With its open-ended gameplay, Chef RPG allows you to shape your own story and create a unique culinary experience. Dragon Quest III HD 2D Remake is a stunning reimagining of the classic RPG, originally released in 1988. The story follows the hero, the child of the legendary warrior Ortega, who embarked journey to save the world. Along the way, the hero recruits 3 companions and embarks on an epic journey across diverse landscapes, encountering various towns, dungeons, and formidable monsters. The gameplay retains the original's classical turn-based RPG mechanics, where players control a party of heroes, each with unique classes like soldier, pilgrim, wizard, and more. Battles are fought through strategic turn-based combat, and the game features vibrant HD 2D visuals and reimagined music, similar to the style of Octopath Traveler. Shogun Showdown is a turn-based combat game that combines elements of roguelike and deck-building genres. Players must carefully position themselves and time their attacks to defeat enemies and progress through the game. As players advance, they can upgrade their attack tiles, unlock new skills, and build the best deck possible to face the Shogun. The game also incorporates a roguelike element, meaning that death is not the end, but rather the beginning of a new journey towards mastery. With each playthrough, players unlock new characters, attacks, and skills, providing a fresh experience every time. Set in a stunningly handcrafted steampunk world, Gestalt Steam and Cinder follows Alethea, a bounty hunter who must explore the underbelly of the steam city of Canaan to uncover ancient secrets and thwart the nefarious plans of the city's corrupt overseers. The game combines tight 2D platforming, exhilarating combat, and a twist-laden narrative, offering players a rich and immersive experience. Players can expect to engage in varied combat, mastering melee combos and ranged attacks while upgrading Alethea's skills and equipment to tackle tougher enemies. Depersonalization is a tabletop role-playing game, TRPG, inspired by H.P. Lovecraft's Cthulhu mythos. Players navigate through multiple branching narratives, each with distinct endings, as they explore dark environments, solve mysteries, and face terrifying creatures. The gameplay combines tactical RPG elements with dice-based mechanics, reminiscent of Call of Cthulhu. Players create characters with unique traits that influence their personality and evolution throughout the game. Every decision made by the player is crucial, affecting the story's outcome and leading to multiple possible endings. Drova, Forsaken Kin is a pixel art action RPG that uses Celtic mythology theme. The game is set in a handcrafted open world inspired by Celtic mythology, where players navigate a society divided by ancient restless spirits and factions vying for dominance. Players start as a nobody and must forge their own path, uncovering forgotten abilities and unraveling the secrets of a past shrouded in mystery. The gameplay features a flow-based combat system with different combos and weapons, and players can join one of two factions, each with its own values and goals. Choices and actions shape the environment, and players must master the flow of battle to survive and thrive. Ellen is an open-world, pixelated roguelike RPG game set in the vast realm of Ilva. Players can choose their path, whether it's becoming an altruistic hero, a notorious figure, or a secluded builder of peaceful havens. As players explore vibrant cities, enchanted forests, snowy villages, and endless horizons, they uncover mysteries and shape the world through their decisions. The gameplay combines roguelike, life sim, and base-building elements, offering a uniquely open-ended sandbox experience. Players can engage in nearly limitless activities, such as building sprawling homesteads, growing bustling towns, dungeon crawling, and deep crafting systems. In the first place, we got Fields of Mystria. Fields of Mystria is role-playing game combined with farming simulator. The story revolves around rebuilding and revitalizing the town after it was devastated by a powerful earthquake. Players embark on a journey to restore Mystria to its former glory, engaging in various quests, growing unique crops, fishing, foraging, raising animals, and exploring dungeons. The game features a dynamic seasonal cycle, with each season bringing new challenges and opportunities. Players can customize their character, engage in crafting, cooking, and blacksmithing, and even romance marriage candidates in the town. So that is the best RPG games for the second half of 2024 for indie and pixel art game. Do you agree with the list? Or do you have another game in mind? Let me know in the comment below. Thank you for watching and see you in the next category, the simulation.